By the way, one, this is a fake ponytail I'm wearing, and two, this is a scrub top I'm also wearing from Jaanuu Scrubs. Hey guys, welcome back to the Nurse Nook. So as you see from the title of this video, and most of you have probably watched my video before this, you guys know that I passed the NCLEX and your girl is a certified registered nurse. Yes, y'all, I passed my NCLEX and I start working as an RN in 2 weeks, and I'm so pumped, y'all. I'm so excited to finally start my journey as an RN. So I know a lot of you guys want to know how I studied and what I did to prepare, and that's what this video is going to be all about. And stay tuned to the end because I have a special giveaway for you guys. So I passed my NCLEX in 75 questions, and if you guys aren't familiar with how the NCLEX works, you can get anywhere between 75 and 265 questions, and depending on how well or how bad you're doing, your test will either shut off anywhere in between. So my test shut off at 75 questions, which is the minimum amount of questions you can get, which meant that at 75 questions, the computer determined that I was knowledgeable enough to be a nurse, and they didn't need to ask me any more questions because they could already tell that I knew enough to be a registered nurse. So that is where I am now, a registered nurse. So I'm going to keep it real with you guys because you know I'm always 100% real with y'all, and I never want to fake anything to look better than I am or to be unrealistic, because I know the struggle of being a nursing student, pre-nursing student, and hoping to even get into college. I know what that feels like, so I always want to keep everything real with you guys. So with that being said, I can honestly tell you guys I did not study how I should have for this NCLEX. Not saying that I did not study at all. I definitely did study, but the volume I studied is not what it should have been. I graduated 2 months, almost to the date when I took my NCLEX. So I had been out of school for 2 months, and they say that when you graduate, you should try to take it as soon as possible, because the longer you're out of school, the more easier it is for the information to start leaking out of your head and you forget certain things. Because even when I was on Christmas break and I came back to nursing school, I forgot everything I learned the fall semester, and I had to reteach myself stuff. So I definitely 100% agree, take it as soon as you can. The reason why it took so long for me to take it was because the whole board of nursing drama where my application was lost or not sent, whatever happened, but I took it as soon as I got the chance to, which was 2 months after I graduated. My plan before taking it was to do about 50 to 100 questions every day, and I can tell you that did not happen. I kind of kept the same style of studying that I kept throughout nursing school, and that style is cramming. This style is not for everyone, and I do not recommend this, but that's just how I ended up doing my studying. Do not ask me why. That is just how my brain is set up. With me, I'm not motivated to do things unless I'm under stress, and I'm only under stress when I know my time is running out. And honestly, since I graduated up until the point that I took the NCLEX, I probably did around 1,000 questions, which might sound like a lot, but honestly, the way I wanted to study, I wanted to do 3,000, 4,000 questions, and that just did not happen. But the reason why I feel like I passed is because of the quality of studying I was doing. I did not do a ton of questions, but the way I was studying for it was very effective for me personally. So I'm going to tell you guys everything I used and what prepared me to pass my NCLEX. So the first thing I did was right before graduation, our school had the option for us to attend an ATI live review. The ATI is the same company that makes the TEAS exam. Kaplan makes the NCLEX and ATI makes the TEAS exam. So I was given the option to attend the ATI live review, which I went to, and it was really good. It was 3 days long, and each day they go over every subject that you learned in nursing school. Sorry, that's my water bottle. In a condensed way. So they went over maternity, they went over mental health, and they hit the high points of every subject. And that was really, really good. If you guys are given that opportunity to, I highly suggest attending an ATI live review. It is really long and it's 3 days long, but it was really, really good. The second thing I did was ATI questions. So our school also required us to buy the $700 ATI bundle package where we took our ATI exams at the end of every semester, and also with that it came with books, and it also came with a bunch of practice tests, and I used all the practice tests that came with that. So with these ATI questions, I would always do them whenever I had free time. Like I would always, because as you guys know, I'm still in I'm taking online classes for my BSN right now. So whenever I was doing that or doing something else and I would just take a break in between something, I would just do like one ATI test, and each test was maybe like anywhere from 30 to 60 questions. So I would do those tests here and there. Like it wasn't an everyday thing. I wouldn't be like, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have to do boom, boom, boom. It was kind of just like when I felt like it, I would do it. So I did all those ATI questions, and I also would do some of the, oh my goodness, I cannot think of the name right now. Oh, Nurse Labs. Nurse Labs is an awesome, awesome site. They have, and Nurse Labs is also a very good site for while you're in school. I would use this all the time with Quizlet. They have like by subjects like cardiovascular, renal failure, trauma. Like they have things broken down by subject, so whenever you're getting tested on a certain subject, you can go do the practice questions just for that subject. Not like maternity and like a big umbrella. It'll have like the smaller subjects that you get tested on. But that website also has quizzes for NCLEX prep. So they have thousands of questions on that, and I can't remember how many I did. I would say like a couple hundred through that. And again, I would do those periodically here and there, just not on a schedule, kind of just, I just winged it. Now we're getting into 2 to 1 week before I actually took my NCLEX. This is when the stress started kicking in. This is when I was like, oh shiz, my NCLEX is 2 weeks away. I barely have studied. What am I doing? And again, when I say barely, I don't mean not at all. It's just not as much as I would have liked to. So 2 weeks before, the stress started kicking in. And I was like, I need to get myself together. What am I doing? I need to be doing questions every day. I need to be on my grind right now. So the first thing I started using was UWorld. Now, I didn't purchase UWorld. I really don't know how much it is. I think it's $80 or something like that for like a month or two. I'm really not sure, so don't quote me on that. But I used my friend's UWorld. She had already taken and passed her NCLEX, and she had one exam left. It's like a practice exam that you can take 75 questions, and it tells you how likely you are to pass the NCLEX. So I took that exam, and how it worked is I was in the 40th percentile, and they have like little markers, and it tells you, are your chances low, borderline, high, or very high? And it told me my chances were high. And that, I don't know why this stressed me out. I feel like anybody else, they would have been like, oh yay, my chances are high. But I was like, high? Why not very high? And that's when my stress went like, whoop. Y'all, I was doing questions out the wazoo. I was like, question, like all day for like the last week before I took it. I'm like, hi, what does this mean? Like, why am I not very high? Does that mean I'm gonna fail? Like, what if I fall in that like 10% chance that I don't pass? Like, I was like, my brain was like this. So that gets me to the last thing I use, and the most important thing for me. Honestly, guys, when I tell you, I feel like this is what made me pass the NCLEX. No, this is not sponsored. They didn't give me anything for this. Nobody told me to talk about this, but this is literally what helped me, and that is why I want you guys to know, because I know it can help other people. I was actually told by my friend about this app, and it's called the NCLEX RN Mastery app. App is free to download, but when you actually like get in the app and start using questions, there's like you have to purchase the premium version for $40, and it gives you like unlimited access. And y'all, let me tell you, this app is life. This app saved my butt. I did about 500 to 600 questions the last week before my exam on this app. And why I love this app so much is because it breaks things down by subject. So there's questions about med-surg, there's questions about maternity, there's questions about mental health, and then within mental health it has bipolar disorder. Like, it has all the like sub-subjects, and the questions on this, honestly, to me, were harder than the questions on the NCLEX. So it kind of prepared me to this level, and the questions I got on the NCLEX were like at this level. So by being over prepared, I knew the easier questions, like the questions were easier for me because I kind of prepared myself in a more difficult, using more difficult questions. And these questions are so bomb because the rationales they give you are so detailed on this. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like, they really went into depth and made you understand why the answer you chose was right or wrong. And also what I really liked about it was there was a lot of select all that apply questions. And my NCLEX probably had anywhere between like 35 and 40% select all that apply. That is a huge chunk of your test, select all that apply. And in nursing school, I sucked at select all that apply questions. Like, I'd get them wrong all the time. So I really focused on that when I was studying because I knew that was my weakest point. And that's another tip for you guys. Focus on your weakest point. If you know you guys like know med-surg so well or do so great on it always, but you don't know jack about mental health, focus on mental health, because chances are what your weakest subject is, that's what you're going to get the most questions of on your NCLEX, because they find your weakness and they keep testing on it to see what you know about it. So yeah, like I said, that app, A1, 5 stars, like, saved my butt. And also they have like a section with all the lab values on it. So that was also really handy because I forget my lab values sometimes. So I just did like a refresher, tested myself on the lab values, and called it a day. So when I was studying, I didn't teach myself any information. I wasn't relearning. All I did was practice questions. For me, I knew going over information and reading notes and all that, like PowerPoints and stuff, wasn't gonna work for me. So what I just did was questions, questions, questions. And that worked for me. And if that's what works for you too, then hey. So I took my test on a Monday, and that Sunday night, I just stopped doing questions about like midday. I was like, okay, that's it. I cannot do any more. I just need to relax. So I just relaxed the whole Sunday, just try to clear my mind, watch cartoons, just like try to de-stress myself, which that night I barely could sleep, but I tried as best as I could to just like relax and de-stress. And on my way there, I was like pumping myself up with my Cardi B, listening to like hype music to like pump myself up, because I can't listen to anything like slow and like sad and depressing when I'm about to take like the most important test in my life. I need to be hype. So I walked in there like, I'm about to pass this NCLEX. Good morning. Where is my seat to take this test? And I took it and I passed, y'all. I'm so grateful that that is over and I passed. And I'm also so grateful for you guys for following me and all your well wishes. And thank you guys so much for all the positive vibes you guys have left on my last video. I love you guys so much, and to show my appreciation for you guys, I just wanted to do a little giveaway for you guys. If you guys watched a video that I made a while ago about how I organize my school supplies, you guys have seen this. It is the medication flashcards by Kaplan. Kaplan are the same people that make the NCLEX results. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I forgot I even had these in my little dresser thing, so I never even opened them. Like, the plastic is still on. And I was like, you know what? Why am I just gonna let this sit here and not use it when somebody could be really putting these to use and be helping someone? So I'm going to be giving away these flashcards for you guys. It has like the medication on it, the side effects, and nursing considerations. This will be so helpful to anybody studying for the NCLEX, in nursing school. Like, this will be so helpful for you guys, so I want to give it to one of my subscribers. So how to enter is going to be the same as my last giveaway. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. I'll put my name here, and just DM me, giveaway, whatever. Tell me you want to enter the giveaway. Send me the needle emoji that like all of us nurses use. send me a needle, a pill, anything health related, an emoji, whatever. I will enter you guys in the giveaway. And if you guys really want to enter the giveaway and don't have an Instagram, you can email me at my email down below and just say you want to enter the giveaway, and I will put you guys into the giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.